Hey y'all, it's Rhonda and Brett. We're out today on an exploration into our little area. This is where I take all my pictures. And today we're leaving snacks for everybody. I promised. So I'm following up on my promise to my friends in the woods. And Brett's here with me. Hey, say hi, Brett.
Hey there.
And we're just exploring this cute little quaint area. And it's actually very, very beautiful. Isn't it? It's kind of like calm. We have an arch. And we have other little arches back here. And I think we have a very, very nice little calm family back here. There was something that was on the ground that they were playing with pencils and had placed a lot of stuff on the ground in a circle. And I think I lost where it was at. And it seems kind of odd and dark. It's still daylight. It's only like, I don't know, 7:30 at night. There's another arch over on the other side of the bank. But we're just taking a look. Now, observation. What I have noticed is a lot of our trees here in Bucks County, we've been infested with the lanternflies. And they've been attacking everything around, like infesting it, but also devouring the trees to literal annihilation. But driving around in certain areas, I noticed, I just mentioned it to Brett today, that all the bark is missing on the top of these trees, which seems really odd. There's a big arch. See it? Huge. We have some really thick arches over here. So I'm guessing that this is an older area. It's kind of weird. Here are the crows. They started as soon as we parked. But what I did notice over here is that all the bark is missing from the tops of the trees, where these lanternflies would lay their larvae. Nasty little suckers. So Brett and I, in the beginning of the season, we started ripping them off, meaning kind of like scraping them off the trees. Well, maybe these creatures, or our friends in the woods, actually figured this out too, because they need the woods just as much as we do. And they were kind of keeping us safe from the annihilation of the woods. Isn't it beautiful back here? Mm-hmm. It's kind of really pretty. Ooh, look at that big fat arch. Now, we do have a big, huge deer trail, which again, I'm on. Brett's watched the poison ivy. There's no poison ivy that I'm seeing. And we did have a big, huge bamboo area over here, which was all gone. And, ooh,
Be careful.
Oops, I'm tripping.
Yeah.
I don't want to be pushed or tripped over. Hi, we're not hurting you. You're running? You hear it? It sounds like somebody's running. I know it's the full moon. Hello? I brought what I promised. Snacks. Where? See? Bark. Stripped from the trees. Bark stripped from trees. See? You weren't kidding. Those lanternflies were evil, like really, really bad. And it was bad not just for us, but it's bad for them too, because they were eating the trees like you can't even imagine. Oh, look at how old these trees are. Look at that tree. That one. Look at that one up there. See how it's all ripped all the barks off of it? Uh-huh. It's like literally taken down. This is all muddy back here, so we're not going to come through. And there's a lot of deer tracks. See, deer, deer, deer. We know the difference between deer. I just don't, I gotta figure out where to put my snacks for these people. I promised. I brought snacks. Good ones this time. I knew that they like the popcorn balls. Alright, so give us a second. We're gonna find a good place for this, and then I'll show you what we put down. See you in a bit. Okay guys, back on again. Took a while to figure out how to hang this stuff up. So what I left was sardines, but I cracked the lid because I figured, you know, let's give them an idea how to open it. Because certain people just kind of leave them out and opened, and I know that maybe raccoons might get it. But weirdly enough, I have not seen many raccoons back here at all. Got apples, carrots, peanut butter cups. Ooh, these popcorn balls. If anybody's ever seen these popcorn balls, they're so good. These. They're called Kathy K's. Oh my god. The best. Sweet and salties. Ooh. And if y'all don't know about tasty cakes, these tasty cakes, really, really yummy. So this is a few things. Then I left something for the wood nymphs in here, which is nuts. Ooh, and then there's little tiny candies in there so that they can share them. So hopefully they'll answer, because I did make a promise yesterday. I really, truly do. Bret saw something sitting over there, and it kind of freaked him out a little bit because he's like, oh, it's not moving. But honestly, I think it's the older guy. He kind of is very, very inquisitive, very checky on us, or at least checky on me. Gets a little kind of like yelly when I see him in the pictures. And it's not that he's not doing his job, he's just protecting everybody in his clan. So really and honestly, I have utmost respect for these beings, because I'm impeding on their space and they're not impeding on mine. This is their woods that's been here for hundreds of years, and nobody's really touched it in hundreds of years. It's just a pathway. The saddest thing is that they're developing like you can't even imagine. So it sucks, because this land was not even touched. And then all of a sudden houses are up here, and they're still here. Highways are being built, and they're still here. And they're running out of places to go. So we're trying to keep them safe. We're trying to be realistic. But I'm going to film on the other side just for a second, just to see what's going on, because there are two sides. We saw a deer pass across, but hopefully you'll enjoy this little segment, and maybe we'll find somebody today. And we wave all the time. Hi. We're not meaning any harm. We're here. Good. And we just laughed a lot just a second ago, because Bret was like walking like a prancing deer for a second, because he doesn't want to touch the dirt on his slippers, because of course he wasn't prepared to come into the woods. So there's my food bag over there hanging off the tree. I repurposed a lot of stuff, and this was from a shower curtain that had little mesh on it, so hopefully that'll hold up. I don't think it's going to hold up long enough to keep somebody from ripping it down, but hopefully they won't take it off too far. See you very soon, and keep squatching, people. Keep squatching. Hey, just a little follow-up. I'm on the other side of the road, and of course it's posted private property, so I don't want to cross that threshold, because I don't know who owns this land, and not like anybody's going to shoot anybody over here, but you know, I don't want to get in trouble with the law, because we are definitely in an area that's not lawless, but they're really cautious. And sometimes I don't want to get a ticket. But it's a little bit different on this side. As you can see, like, kind of like a corral situation where you've got, you know, branches down, little tree trunks. Some leaners, not many arches on this side. The other side, plenty of arches. This side is more, which is weird, it's very residential just outside of this area. It's like people's backyards, literally. And I've gotten some weird things coming through. Alright, sorry for the grainy picture, because I'm zooming in. Alright, so keep on squatching, people. I want you to challenge you. Please just pull along the side of the road and safely take a couple pictures and send them to me, or look at yourself. That's a truck. Alright, see yous. Have a good night.